Back up. Let's go. USA, we are back.
Are we back?
It looks like we're back.
All right. Is audio good? All right, we're good.
This fight is an exciting one. Komodo and Alpha Raptor 2.
All right, stream is back up. Count them down. All right. Yep. All right. Man, I'm looking forward to this one.
I am super pumped.
These have been two pretty reliable bots. One of them just really tanky, and then the other one, Komodo, just deals out the damage.
Yeah.
And they're off.
Oh, super
wow.
aggro from the beginning.
All right. Crazy.
Oh,
my
wow.
goodness.
It was a massive hit. Hey, I think that was a win for Alpha Raptor 2.
I do too, but I mean, Komodo right now seems stuck. I think wisely Alpha Raptor 2 is going to let him count it down, use their unstick, you know? It's not often you see a design like that get stuck. It can drive from the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
But it's just got wedged at that perfect angle where they can't quite get off of it.
Oh, so that happened fast.
That was fast.
A blink of an eye.
Talk about that driving from the start, right? They just went for it. You know,
they were
there's
flying
no
at each
other way
other.
around it. They were, you know, driving at the speed of light, and so I'll be interested to see.
Alpha Raptor 2 is seeing what Komodo's done to the other bots, and I think this was their way, you know, to show them that they weren't messing around.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Driver's getting back into the position.
They are still upside down, Will.
They
Komodo is still upside down.
But Komodo can drive from upside down just fine.
I know, but their weapon has a disadvantage because it's now going to be above.
Well, but if it can get at that top part.
Yes, that is a fair point.
All right. And it seems like they're going to start him back up in just a minute here. Yeah. It's crazy. That's an unstick with maybe 10 seconds off the clock. I mean, that was fast. So we're going to have to see what they put together here moving forward. And we've resumed.
Oh, wow. Massive hit.
That was a shot.
Massive hit for Komodo.
And we knew it could do damage, and we all just heard it. I saw a crowd of people flinch at that one.
Wow.
And
the sparks are going crazy.
Sparks are going crazy. Just is Komodo seems undamaged. Komodo seems undamaged and unfazed. They seem content to just do big damage here. And
now they're doing damage to the arena. Oh, wow.
Wow, we've seen sparks fly, but not like this. My goodness. Yep.
I wish people could see this in person, Will.
Wow. Pieces just flying off the top of Alpha Raptor 2. And you know, they've been a thrill to watch today. But Komodo with that weapon, it hits hard.
Hey, now, however, Komodo doesn't really have something they can damage. Oh, they might turn over here. Oh, wow. What is happening? Oh,
and
wow.
That was terrifying. Us announcers were looking right at the spinning blade of Komodo. And I got to tell you, this arena was built to handle these. I was still scared. That was loud and aggressive.
It was just coming for us.
I mean, you see that gyroscopic force, that's what turns it up on its side.
Oh, wow.
You know, does that.
I think Komodo's trying to flip over here.
Yeah. Now, is that a pin here?
I think that might be a pin. Look, Komodo's wheels are off the table.
Yeah. You get 10 seconds for a pen. So they will get some control points for that one, but does it rival the damage points here? And honestly, the control points from Komodo. You know, Komodo's been just fending them off with its weapon. It's a terrifying spinner, but it looks to be going over most of their bot now. So we'll look to see them, you know, try and get Komodo flip back over and dealing damage again. Time. All right, we've reached time. And now we're going to go to a judge's decision. And you'd like to think it could be close.
Fight.
But we'll see what our judge has to say. And Komodo's moving on. That's a really big surprise to all of us here. The bot that has not taken any damage and dealt all of it will be moving on. Wow. I gotta say, that shot at the beginning that loosened up its wedge, that I saw literally everyone in the room pull back from the arena.
Wow. Hey, I wish we got a close-up video of that. That was something else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of did.
Hey, we got a far away video of it. What is that?
We seem to have a piece of the wedge like jammed into the 2x4 of the arena. That will be Komodo's little trophy for winning that. Wow. I mean, that was a large chunk of metal just embedded right in that side. And then seems like they're trying to undo the part of the arena.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little glad we're not going up against this. We still have a bot that's somewhat functional.
Yeah.
But against this, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that was mean. We're seeing... I didn't even see all the screws that came off. I don't think they're from Komodo. Komodo took that decidedly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't argue with that. It's... Yeah.
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 Okay.
All right, who's up next?
You wish, bro, if you saw it in person.
All right. Next up, we have Turbo Tweety and Sparbot. Turbo Tweety and Sparbot, please come to the competition area. And then after that, we have...
Watermelon Slice.
And after that, we have the much anticipated Watermelon Slice versus Apex.
Over here?
Komodo. Komodo took that, yeah. And so, up next.
Hey, are we here? And,
I believe we're here.
okay.
Where are we?
6 plastic cameras.
We're here. So we have.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be done with plenty of time. Yeah. Turbo Tweety's entering now, and we just need Sparbot. Is Sparbot coming? Do y'all know where Sparbot is?
This is the finals for plastic ant. Well, if Sparbot wins this, it goes into the finals reset.
All right. So this is grand finals for the plastic antweight division. Sparbot with some inspiring wins and some wins by default. Turbo Tweety seemingly unfazed by all competition. I mean, they've washed in
I won't lie,
pretty much
Will.
every fight.
I think this might go to Turbo Tweety. I'm not ruling out Sparbot, but
If Turbo Tweety wins here, they win out in the winners division, and it doesn't go to grand finals reset. But if Sparbot wins here, the final will reset, and we'll go to a final grand finals. And the winner of that will take it.
well, I'm excited to see what happens here
Yeah.
and how this competition progresses.
Yeah, two really similar designs, but Turbo Tweety, just really solid engineering all around. I mean, their drive has been unfazed. Their weapon is, hit really hard, especially for a plastic weapon.
Yes.
And so we'll look to see more of that as they continue.
So it looks like something's happening to the arena.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what is going on. I'm gonna go take a look at that.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Wow. All right, they're just getting the arena tightened back up here. Seems like one of the doors might have been bent by Komodo. So that's wild. Nah. And we're back. Seems like they're just loading the bots in now. I'm just gonna blame the door on Komodo. I think they might have bent the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if anybody was
Everything
gonna
should be
fight in the
blamed on
arena today, it would be Komodo. I mean, wow. We've seen nothing but big damage from him the whole time. Oh. All right. And here we go. We're almost off.
Top clap.
They got it. We don't have to
Nice.
go.
My bad.
You're good. So yeah, we're closing up the arena now, and we'll get grand finals for Plastic Ant underway. Now again, if Turbo Tweety wins here, they run a flawless run, man. And honestly, what's stopping them here, right? I mean, they've done it at every other stage.
Hey, we've seen some unexpected
And
things
they're
today.
off.
So,
Now, it seems
could
like
happen?
immediately that maybe Sparbot is losing the tip speed battle. Turbo Tweety just with a really reliable drive, pushing forward, dealing damage. And, oh, a big shot. And they're just going to be looking,
big shot for
oh,
Turbo
they're
Tweety.
in, oh my.
Breaks their weapon.
That is Sparbot's weapon. And we're not really sure if they can even spin up. And wow.
And they are trying.
They're getting some weapon oscillation there, sure. They're missing one half. It's
a third. There's a third
and
left on there.
oh, they might be stuck here.
I think they're trying to
Are
use
they
the
just gonna
oscillation.
juice that oscillating weapon all the way up
Yeah.
to turn themselves over? Can they? It looks like Turbo Tweety's gonna let them list onto their side, so they're probably gonna have to use their one unstick
Turbo
here.
Tweety has some damage on it this time around.
Turbo
Check
Tweety
that
does
out.
have some damage, but so does that weapon on Sparbot. I mean, look at it.
No,
It's like it's missing a front tooth, man. It is lopsided.
If Sparbot managed to flip Tweety, the Tweety's tongue is lifted up enough that it might not be able to move.
Oh,
That's true. It does look like that top might creep over that front wheel, but Turbo Tweety is, four-wheel drive, and so I'm not sure that would be a complete stick, but it might be enough to prevent controlled motion, and that would give them their unstick. And then we're looking at a pretty even fight.
Is
Really
Turbo
just be
Tweety
looking
allowed to
for-
fix that plate if they do get stuck on it?
No. They
do
would
they
be allowed to fix that for grand finals, but not here.
Okay.
And so, yeah, it seems like they might be looking to get things back underway here in just a second. And we're off. Immediately, Sparbot just seems to be,
and they've lost the rest of their weapon.
That's all of Sparbot's weapon, and so it looks like they're just going to be competing freelance now. And wow, it seems like they're content to just spin up the little nub on their motor to maybe do a little bit more damage, but is that going to work out for them? I don't know. They certainly are having a contentious little battle. And is that a weapon down from? Nope, it's not a weapon down from Turbo Tweety. They fire it up and get ready to deal damage.
Ooh, oh no.
And that's right under Sparbot. They're right here at the corner of the commentator's desk. And I don't want to call it early, but it's looking like Turbo Tweety might do a flawless run here.
You know, honestly, if that top plate comes off, they might get disqualified because their battery's out.
Well, that's true, but they can fix that and come right back for another round at Grand Finals.
The top plate might actually come off here, Will.
Oh,
this is a genuine concern.
Hey, is that a lipo out? Hey, that's a lipo out. Hey, off.
This is unfortunate. This is really unfortunate.
That's a
here.
lipo out for Turbo Tweety. That top just came off. So
Turbo
we will
Tweety.
be seeing them in final Grand Finals with a rematch between Sparbot and Turbo Tweety.
For the third time.
Yeah.
This is going to be the decider. Now here, I do think that Turbo Tweety, they took the win here, in my eyes. This was a technicality.
It's going to be hard to have a new weapon in time.
That's
they
true.
have another one printed, actually.
I believe they have a spare, but if Turbo Tweety can just super glue that top down, I don't know what Sparbot does. I really don't.
I just want to say I never doubted Sparbot from the beginning. Pulled it off.
Yeah. That's a big win for us here at the commentator's desk. We're all UGA guys, so seeing Sparbot even go this far is this will be our highest placement ever in a tournament.
I think so.
And while it may seem suspect that it's our own, we did lose first round, so
we also went on a lot of technicalities.
That's true. We did run into a couple technicalities and a few happenstances along the way. Yeah. I look forward to seeing what Turbo Tweety's going to do in the next round because, honestly, that's the first time of anyone even slowing them down that we've seen. Yeah. And so
honestly,
we'll just
I think their own weapon did damage to their top plate and knocked it off.
That very well could be. I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't think that at the end, Sparbot was even touching Turbo Tweety. I think that top plate
I don't
just
think
popped
so
off.
either. I think it could have just popped off, and maybe that rattle from the weapon just kind of freed it up.
Yeah.
Wow, really? I mean, we haven't seen anyone slow down Turbo Tweety up until now, and it feels kind of like a technicality, but I think they're, 4 lines of super glue away from a championship.
I think so as well. So next up we have.
Did these guys go again?
Yes, so y'all go again in a couple rounds. We're gonna give y'all, your at least 20 minutes to, fix up your bot, and then y'all go again.
You forgot 19.
Yes. Yeah. Because that's Sparbot came back up from losers,
19.
and so now y'all both have 1 loss.
Okay.
And so y'all will go
Watermelon
again.
Slice and Apex.
Okay, so the next match up is going to be Watermelon Slice and Apex. If your teams are ready, please head to the arena.
Watermelon Slice is coming in now, and I gotta say they're one of my favorites from the tournament. They've been a blast to watch.
Super aggressive.
And then Apex, just that fast, twitchy bot with a hard-hitting front weapon.
And
It's
a
been
super aggressive driver too.
aggressive and consistent, I think, has been the key. Yes.
Very excited for this match. Stay tuned.
All right.
I see. So winner of this goes to the losers final.
Yeah. You forgot 19 on this.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, where do we want to put it in?
And we'll have to see how much repair whoever wins this needs for it.
Okay, where's...
Blueberry Culver has had.
Can we do it, like, here?
We're right here.
We're right
We
here?
just did 6. We need to do 19. Can't wait now. Before we can do
Okay.
21. Can't wait.
Gotcha.
Watermelon Slice and Apex.
Is that 19? Yeah. All right. Watermelon Slice and Apex, please come in. I think Watermelon Slice is already here, so we're just looking for Apex. Oh, they're both here. Okay, then we can get them loaded now, and get this underway. Man, this is a much anticipated match. Two aggressive bots,
exciting.
hard-hitting weapons.
Both vertical spinners.
Both vertical spinners. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Watermelon Slice deals with that tipping issue they've been having, because that's
Especially with a super aggressive driver like this who would push them into the kick plates.
exactly, yeah. And
Just keep them
so,
there. They would take the win, yeah.
yeah. So we'll have to see how it unfolds, though. Watermelon Slice straight from KSU here, so
Also,
another
again,
in-state university here, right here in the state of Georgia.
Yeah.
Look forward to see what they can do.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good matchup.
again, they do have an exposed motor. I know I brought this up before, but with the vertical spinner, an exposed motor like this is dangerous for them. Sorry? Pen.
That is a tiny pen. All right.
Do 19, then beetle weight, then ant weight, then plastic ant weight.
All right, we have a small change in the order of our fights. We excluded 19 ant weight from the ordering, so 19 ant weight is going now. 21 ant weight will be going after beetle weight number 11, right before plastic ant weight final grand finals. So we'll be looking for them. We'll make sure that those teams get enough time to fix their bots, and then we will proceed onwards. Just a couple fights left here, and I gotta say, I've loved the action today. Here comes Apex now. We did not mean to spring this on them, but they came prepared, and they look ready to fight. So we'll see who comes out on top between them and Watermelon Slice. Man, it's been a good day of fights. I mean, I've had a blast. I don't know about you.
I've had a blast too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this finishes up.
Yes.
Because now we have all the hard-hitting robots. I mean,
Yes. I mean, these last
We're
couple
just gonna see
fights,
carnage
these are the
here.
hardest hitters. These are the ones that have made it the furthest in the bracket. And so, yeah, we're going to be looking forward to seeing who comes out on top.
yeah.
It's been,
The arena comes out on top of all of this because
yes. Yeah. We got to get that taken down.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, they've already done a decent job getting started.
Yeah. Komodo might just be able to finish this until leave the arena if you give him enough time and maybe a spare battery. But I don't know that that's how much wear and tear they want to put on the bot.
Huh?
Dance of the Smurf says, we're back.
Shout out Purdue, Fort Wayne. Who's that?
We already shouted out Purdue Fort Wayne. That's
Okay.
Indiana.
Okay.
So yeah, looks like Apex has been loaded. They're loading Watermelon Slice now. And I gotta say, this is when one of my favorite matchups to look forward to because these drivers go for it. They're the most aggressive and what I consider to be the whole ant weight division that we've seen. They don't hold back at all, and these bots have been really fun to watch.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see who comes out on top, and whoever does, you're gonna have to go against the ultimately consistent Camel 2. But first, they're gonna have to beat Blueberry Cobbler.
Yeah. Honestly, with these spots, I get the same energy that we get from beetle weights, which is like difficult to say for ant weight.
Yes,
And-
it is.
I am very excited to see what happens here.
Man, the Antweight decision has been, or the Antweight division, sorry about that, has been easily the deepest division that we've had in this comp so far, and we've seen some really, really great bots come out of it. I mean, these last couple here have been some of the most fun ones to watch. Camel 2 won, some very narrow ones, but they have yet to take a loss. And so whoever comes up against them is going to have to take 2 off of Camel 2 just to, win the division.
I believe Camel 2 won one off of technicality, yes?
I believe they won one off of a lipo technicality, but hey, a win is a win.
A win is a win.
And they've won every other fight they've had, so
yes, they have.
There's no doubting that they are consistent and deal out damage. That fight they had versus Blueberry Cobbler was electric.
Yes.
I mean, that was just weapon to weapon. Neither of them had a care in the world except for hitting each other right in the weapon, and so
yeah,
that was fun to go down, and we'll see who comes out of the Antweight division. We've had some great fights thus far. All right, looks like both of them are loaded in the arena now. We're gonna get that closed up, and then we'll be underway. Yeah. So who's up next after Watermelon Slice and Apex? It's 11 beat away. All right. If Alpha Raptor and Cherno Alpha could proceed to the pits after this fight, that would be fantastic. Alpha Raptor and Cherno Alpha. Hey, could someone go check and make sure Alpha Raptor and Cherno Alpha have enough time to repair? They're in pits too.
Is Cherno Alpha still in this fight?
All right, and we're underway here. The much anticipated matchup. And wow, just weapon to weapon right off the bat. Now, we said these drivers are aggressive, and we mean it. Really just driving towards each other, trying to get, it seems like their wedges have just been butting up against each other, but looks like their weapons are starting to win out now. And Watermelon Slice kind of just backing Apex into a corner here. But
oh,
Apex
wow, big hit for Apex.
Watermelon Slice across the arena. And yeah, if you mess with the bullet, you're going to get the
big
horns.
Weapon
and they got the horns
hits.
there.
And Apex has lost their weapon.
Off of Apex's weapon. They had mentioned earlier that they were having some...
oh, the weapon is still spinning.
How?
That is from something else.
It's just momentum carrying it now, and it looks like it's traded that momentum off. Still driving aggressively. These drivers do not back down. But
honestly, just hitting it with that mass, if that mass hits Watermelon Slicer's weapon,
yeah,
it might do sufficient damage.
They'll be looking to play for control and aggression now, and I would have to say they're not lacking aggression here. I mean, they're just, pushing forward, trying to push them into a wall. Watermelon Slice spinning that weapon, but hasn't been able to find much purchase.
Oh, wow.
Goodness. And is Watermelon Slice stuck? I think they are. Apex might be looking to go for an unstick here. Instead of, okay, they are going to use their one unstick of the match, so.
Wow, that was unexpected. That was a very big hit.
Yeah.
That might have changed the course of this whole battle.
Yeah.
Right here.
After one unstick, your next stick is a loss, and so that kind of changes things because now they have to be a lot more reserved about how they use that weapon, and that could tip it in the favor of Apex.
And they no longer have those guards protecting that weapon.
That's true. That being said, Apex is taking a lot of damage. They don't have a weapon, and they're just kind of fighting for control and aggression here. And so we're gonna have to see if they can turn that into a win.
Watermelon Slice's bot is just turning by itself. There might be an issue with their drive.
There could be an issue with their drive, and if that's the case, is Watermelon Slice unstuck? Okay, they are. They're just hanging out with the wall right now.
I think they are turning.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but they're still showing controlled movement. So
should get it right.
Yeah.
Controller's just not trimmed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, happens to the best of us. All right. Apex just still going in
aggressive.
with that trademark aggression, pushing them around the arena.
The
And
Watermelon
now
Slice is not afraid
Apex
to use the
looks
weapon.
stuck.
Okay.
My goodness. Is this going to be Apex's unstick for the match?
They don't have
Alright.
a weapon anymore to flip them over.
Wow. Is this our first double unstick? Oh, and they're back up. All right. Then, yeah, I guess they continue going. All right.
Apex is straight up just using their mass and ramming it into Watermelon Slice.
They're using what seems to be a really consistent drive to just push Watermelon Slice, you know, around the arena. And honestly, I wouldn't say it's too far off that they could, you know, win this just off of control and aggression here.
Honestly, look at Apex. There's such little damage on Apex.
Yeah.
I mean, at least
outside of that
structurally.
belt snapping, there's
Yes.
really not a lot. And that might have been some. It looked like they almost had Watermelon Slice stuck there, but all right. This is going to go down to a
that's
close judge's
difficult.
decision. I mean, that's
Very difficult.
a weapon that goes down, so they're obviously losing some damage on that, but they dealt a lot of damage before that, and the aggression and control was through the roof. Yeah.
Belt too. I mean, a belt is a
That's
weak
true.
point.
Now,
And-
I did hear from Team Jaeger that Apex has no backup belts. They accidentally left them at home, unfortunately. So if that is the case, they won't be able to have a weapon in their next round. That being said,
They could
I don't think they
borrow
need
belts.
it.
I mean, yeah.
I mean-
it doesn't look like they need a weapon.
Yeah.
To win.
Pushed forward over and over. And now this is the maximum possible distance here. So really having some fun trying to get this unstuck. It looks like we're going to have a trade out of the broom user. And
That is a very, very difficult decision, and it has not been decided
Watermelon
yet.
Slice. Okay, is that final? All right, Watermelon Slice takes it in a close judge's decision. While they're still waiting to get unstuck. Good work to Team Apex. They did great. All right, and Watermelon Slice appears to be driving again, so they're gonna be looking to drive back to,
I don't know if Watermelon Slice can drive properly anymore, Will.
well,
I think this might have honestly.
they should both be good. All right,
This might have.
yeah,
I don't know if Watermelon Slice can drive anymore, Hunter.
well, judge's decision is final. So, yeah. All right, looks like chat wants some carnage here.
Huh? Yeah, I just don't know. I'm good.
We're gonna try to get it to you.
All right, what's the next fight?
It is, yes, Cherno Alpha versus Alpha Raptor 2 up next. Cherno Alpha and Alpha Raptor 2. And then, what's fight 21 for the ants?
Hey, I have not seen Cherno Alpha since the beginning. Are they in?
Yeah, no, they're the ones that beat up the wedge.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
They put a wedge on at the beginning instead of their spinner.
Yeah.
That's why they look different. Because when they were
Who's judging? Hunters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, damage, they did take out our weapon belt, but we got a little bit in. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, we had aggression and control the most of the match.
That's kind of what we thought too.
Because it's 3 points
From
for aggression,
my
2
point
points
of
for
view.
control, and 2 points. Well, 3 points for damage, 2 points for control, and 2 points for aggression. So that's 3 to 4. But it's all right. That's,
Yeah,
that's all I just said.
yeah. Hunter, would you walk through some of your process there and just kind of It's all right. I get, pleading his case. He did it civilly, and so I think it's all right. It's just we have to side with our judges here. Hey, it's all right. No worries. And so it's Cherno Alpha. Yeah. All right. So it looks like Cherno Alpha 2 will be advancing over Alpha Raptor. And so Alpha Raptor is pulled out for to let their teammate through to face Komodo. And so with that, we'll be moving to number 21 in the Antweight division, which is Blueberry Cobbler versus Watermelon Slice. Now, we're going to have to make sure that they get their 20 minutes to repair their bot. And so we're going to have to check in with Watermelon Slice now.
All right. Yeah, I'll go check. And we're back.
Looks like Watermelon Slice versus Blueberry Cobbler will be underway soon. Watermelon Slice, had some weird issues there at the end of the last round, but turned it around and did pretty good. And so we'll just have to see what they can pull together here. And I believe this is a KSU versus KSU matchup. So
it is a KSU versus
first
KSU
team matchup that we're seeing here.
Within the college.
Yeah. And so, yeah, the winner of this will advance to face Camel 2, which is that also a KSU bot?
Hey, they are all serious. I mean, they're competitive.
Yeah.
Even if they go to the same school, I think they have the drive to win.
Yeah, they're going to settle this in the box for sure. They don't want to let a teammate just straight through.
I'm excited to see what happens here.
All right. After this matchup, we have Sparbot versus Turbo Tweety again. So
Third time.
yes,
1-1, right?
yes, it's been a saga. It really has.
All right. For the finale.
I gotta say, Turbo Tweety's won on just about every category except keeping their lid on. And so they just get that dialed in. I'd love to see a UGA team come out with a win, but
we did not deserve that last one. At least I feel like we did it.
Yeah, Turbo Tweety should have taken that, but obviously we have the LIPA rule in place just to help protect our building, help protect the people in it, help prevent fires, and so
safety is important, people.
Yeah, that's what we've got. Man.
All right, it looks like we're starting to get ready to have the bots come into the arena. And there's something happening with the door.
It seems like they're just trying to find someone tall enough to get that top pin in. And that'll be a consideration for our next event.
Cole and Jaten are very similar in height, so this is...
Are they?
Yeah.
I guess they are. We're going to see if we can get someone taller on board who can... yeah, Cole obviously flexing towards us. Yeah.
Hey, this right here, keeping us going. We should get sponsored, I think.
Sponsored by Monster? That would kind of be sick.
Right.
So here, they're getting the arena closed back up now.
I think partially they are responsible for our success. This is how I've stayed up for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
Right here, Will.
Yeah. So, are they about to get this underway? Seems like they're putting the last few touches on it, and they'll be good to go. Yes, they do. They did fight recently, and so they...
maybe we should give them extra time just to make sure they iron out everything.
Well, they get the standard 20-minute time period to fix their bot, and they said that they were good to go. All they had to do was slap a battery in it, so they should be close to set up here. I think they're just running their last few checks. It looks like Blueberry Cobbler is the one that they're working on. So between the two, surprised. But they did take a lot of damage from Camel 2 in that last fight, and so I don't blame them for taking their time here. Again, in the last hour, we're getting down to our last few matchups here, and I gotta say it's been a heck of an event. We have to see if anyone can stop Komodo, because honestly, right now, I think a Mack truck might not do it. It's been, of the beetle weights, those are your hard hitters, and Komodo so far has been the hardest hitter. So honestly, I'm excited to see how the beetle weight bracket shakes out, if anyone can slow them down.
I think, okay, this is my personal opinion, but I think Cherno Alpha might be the one.
Cherno Alpha might be the one? Are you?
Because this is a
bold
rematch.
Prediction, Hirsch.
This is a rematch for the ages, and now Cherno Alpha actually has their weapon up and running.
That's true.
And the damage they did to the wedge was incredible. I mean, we all saw what the bot looked like after.
That's true, but the damage that Komodo has done has been incredible too.
No, I completely agree with you.
We felt that. I have that sound, that visceral explosion. That's like etched in my brain now.
Now the only reason why I think Cherno Alpha has the possibility of taking it here is because they also have a low attack. They're able to get underneath that wedge, and it's just so far all the bots that Komodo has faced have had like high weapons. And
well, except for the lifter.
Except for the lifter, which lifted up, and then it got demolished.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. It's been a heck of an event here. Are we still working on Blueberry Cobbler? I'm gonna go check on them.
Okay, go for it.
We are right here.
be able to do trophies done by 6. Get out of here. We'll have a couple people help pick stuff down, but I think most of them have to be happy tomorrow.
Really? I'm just tired, Cole. If you want to, go for it. What is happening? Wait, can I see from the back?
It's messed up.
No, it's fine.
Look, you just gotta outtake.
Okay. Here, come in, friend. We're not even live.
I don't think we are.
You guys missed it, but we had a karaoke break. Unfortunately, it was copyrighted, so we couldn't play it for you guys.
Oh, I thought you were just saying we had a karaoke break, unfortunately.
I had a blast. I don't know about him.
Cole's a wonderful singer, but I think his aspirations are best left in electrical engineering. All
Hey,
right.
the YouTube ad is still going. Let me turn this off.
The ad's not going. It's y'all are muted.
Oh, wait. Oh, someone in chat said it. I think they might be able to hear us.
Oh, it's this. Perfect.
All right. We are streaming. We are live. So, yeah. Hey, are we ready?
All right, here we are. Blueberry cobbler and watermelon slice.
Yes. And I gotta say, 2 aggressive bots here. Watermelon Slice has had to go, and it's underway. As I was saying, Watermelon Slice has had to go to their plastic ant weight weapon. They were originally planning on being a plastic ant. Both of these seem to have some drive issues, but Watermelon Slice definitely taking the brunt of the
Blueberry
hits
cobbler
there.
is still playing it super defensively, super safe.
They are playing it super defensively.
And it's worked
I'm
super well for them so
surprised-
far.
Yes, I'm surprised to see a metal weapon trading with a plastic one and the plastic one winning. But I guess that's the tip speed battle, and they're winning it thus far.
I like to see how they're controlling that corner there.
It looks like Blue Speed Cobbler might have some weapon speed issues.
Oh, wow.
But Watermelon Slice
That
has
was a
some
very
upside
big
down
hit.
issues. They seem to be stuck in a corner.
I think they might have to use their own stick here.
Yes, looks like they're going to have to use their unstick. Our arena team will come and unstick them.
I gotta say, Will, my voice is really suffering here.
Yes, yes. You've been on commentary pretty much all day. So
It's been a blast, though. I've
yes.
had a ton of fun watching these spots
yes,
compete.
but that will take a toll on the voice. Yeah, I'm feeling it, so I know you're feeling it. Oh, Dances with Smurf says, no, we couldn't hear, just saw the lyrics on screen.
Oh, they saw the lyrics on
All
screen.
right, well, that's funny. That's good to know. Yeah, a silent karaoke break
Hey,
for chat.
they're singing it too. One more time to kill the pain.
Thank you, Dances with Smurfs, for being our only chatter for the last hour and a half here.
You're a goat. Thank you so much.
And they're back underway. Looks like they're spinning up their weapons, slowly approaching each other. Might still be having some drive issues, so looking to see how that plays out. Seems like they're also playing it conservative with their weapons, so
Hey, it looks like their weapon might have taken some damage.
I definitely think it has. You know, those plastic weapons, they can get hit and they can get beat up. So
I feel like going weapon to weapon might not be the best idea here for Watermelon Slice.
well, Watermelon Slice has already used their unstick, so I agree. Even though they are doing damage to that plastic weapon, if they get flipped, that's it, you know?
Yeah.
And so, for the number of times they've used one unstick, the fact that, they're still kicking in this tournament means that they have been driving really strategically, keeping things going, and we'll look to see them continue to do that.
And also, Will, remember that this weapon on Blueberry Cobbler weighs about the same as their metal weapon. And it has the capability of flipping Watermelon Slice over, which would mean the end of the match for Watermelon Slice.
It is a heavy weapon. I believe it's close to 90 grams, so we'll be looking
They
to
have
see
disabled the weapon.
Oh, wow. It seems like it's stuck and maybe got unstuck there for a moment.
No, I think that was just the momentum from Watermelon
I think that
Slice.
was just momentum. So then that begs the question, can they move? Because,
oh, wow.
Oh, their weapon's back up.
No, I think it's still Watermelon Slice spinning that weapon, Will.
No, that's
No, it's not. Oh, wow, it's working again.
It's hobbling along, but it's up. Time. Wow.
Oh.
I gotta
That went
tell
by
you,
fast.
yeah, that did go by fast. But I think just based on damage alone, I mean, Watermelon Slice had to use an unstick, but it looked
they
like
had to use an
dealt a
it's-
lot of the damage.
It's difficult. This is another one of those tough ones that could go either way. I think this is really going to get left up to the judges here.
Yeah.
I personally think that Watermelon Slice did a ton of damage to Blueberry Cobbler in this round.
Yeah, I see bits of weapons scattered all over the arena. It's just, does the aggression and control match up as well?
Yeah, very good fight.
Yeah, a close one to be sure. We'll see what the judges come back with. Still deliberating here.
I need to sneeze.
All right. Hirsch is taking a sneeze break. We've all been there. We'll be looking for the judge's decision here in just a moment. I believe. Yeah. So then, who was more aggressive?
I guess Slice was barely more aggressive, I think.
All right. Looks like we have a decision. Looks like Watermelon Slice is coming away with the win. Watermelon Slice coming away with the win. Who's next?
Plastic finals.
Next up is the final grand finals for the plastic ant weights. Turbo Tweety versus Sparbot to rule them all. So Turbo Tweety, please report to the competition area. Turbo Tweety. All right, and they're here. One match to rule them all. Sparbot versus Turbo Tweety coming now. He had to take a sneeze break, so if someone wants to step in. All right. Seems like Sparbot has decided to go stealth mode, opting for all black for their last match. Don't know what kind of strategic advances it gives them, but it does look cool.
I will say I'm interested to see how this one turns out because last time it was the lipo exposure that kind of ended this round.
Yes.
So I want to see if looks like
My
Tweety Bird's
sister's
ready
in the
to go.
chat insulting me, so if chat could just get her back for me, that'd be great. I'm not at a keyboard right now.
What did she
Turbo
say?
Tweety seems to have a top that's buttoned down all the way. You know, the only really sign of weakness that we've seen from them so far is that top popping off, and
Yeah,
I would wager to say that it's fixed in place pretty firmly for this one.
After that, kind of one-sided battle earlier where, Sparbot was kind of in the ropes, what do you think Sparbot's tactic should be going forward?
Oh, electric with an electric burn. No you.
That's
Wow.
a good one. That is a good one.
What are we thinking now, guys?
What I was asking Will is that since Sparbot was kind of on the ropes last game, what do you think is the tactic that the driver should approach this time?
I
instead of
think
going head to head?
reckless abandon.
Reckless abandon?
Really go
Super
for it.
aggressive, yeah.
I think playing it safe is just going to result in another broken weapon, and so really going in. But Turbo Tweety might be looking to do the same. They
I don't know.
Not slowed down.
I might disagree with that because when the driver, I think it was Rashab, kind of running around, kind of letting them hit the body and almost knock his top off. That's what explodes a lipo battery.
Oh no!
But we won't see if it works this time.
Driver there, and as we
Rashab
said,
switched.
Oh, Rashab switched.
He was the driver. Yeah.
No.
David is a more aggressive driver than
Yeah.
All
Weapon
right.
See
spinning.
that off the bat. I mean, that weapon is moving.
Yeah. Turbo Tweety's seemingly coming more aggressively towards it. We'll just have to see if this weapon can hold up.
Yeah, it looks like Sparbot's trying to get around the side, and Turbo Tweety has been having a good job keeping them
Turbo
weapon face
Tweety
towards the.
just going straight in here.
The actual
turning
battle
right
bot.
towards it. Definitely winning on aggression right now, and you could honestly say control. They're zoning off a lot of the
Yeah.
arena.
Keeping that weapon face towards.
Oh, Turbo Tweety with a big hit right on that hub.
Oh, Turbo Tweety's got the behind him. No, okay.
Yep.
Kind of keeping the weapon face outwards towards that Sparbot.
Turbo
That's a good
Tweety
tactic
trying to
going
just
here.
box in Sparbot.
Doing a good job. Sparbot.
Honestly, we're seeing some more reserves driving this time around. I wasn't expecting it. But
really just, like,
trading
noticed
blows
that
on the weapon
Turbo
there.
Tweety is much more compact and like low to the ground, and I think that's really working to their advantage in this match.
Although that front top parts almost look like it's coming loose every time they make contact.
I don't think it is, man. I think that one's buttoned up pretty tight now. We're seeing their whole bot jump, but their top is firmly in place. Trading weapon blows there.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
it seems
saw some
like
chunks of
Sparbot's weapon might be stuttering here. Let's see if Turbo Tweety can capitalize on this. As much as I love Sparbot, love the grit shown by the team to go out round one.
It looks like it's
run the
stuck.
gauntlet this far.
It looks like
yeah.
the mount might have broken on one side, bro.
The mount might have broken on one side. They did take a hit to that hub, and that's the hub with the motor in it.
Hey, maybe that just fixed it right there.
No, it's stuck.
don't
You hear the
think
motor
so.
spinning and the weapon not spinning.
Yeah, we see a lot of jittering and a lot of running away right now. This is the dominant Turbo Tweety that we saw right up until last match.
Turbo Tweety is
And just coming in and handling business. Yep. And we must be nearing time, so
that is one angry yellow robot. That is
A very angry yellow robot.
is Sparbot dead?
compact. I think Starbot
Do we have a stall? All right.
Robot is dead.
Count him down.
goes to
Is that a tap out? Oh, an unstick.
unstick.
What are they stuck on?
Okay. So unstick from Sparbot here.
I think they're stuck on themselves.
Are they stuck?
Might be it for Sparbot.
This might be. I think this might be a KO. Are you able to get it moving?
Is this an unstick? What's happening? Okay. This is an unstick. We're just confirming here. Not sure what Sparbot's stuck on here.
Like I
but,
said, I think it's himself.
Well,
I think
it
this
could be
might it for
themselves.
Sparbot.
I think that might be. I think that's a
Turbo
TKO.
Tweeties look dominant today. I mean, the Mike Tyson of the plastic ant-weight division, if you
Still
will.
barely a scratch on the machine. I mean, I know the
Little
top
chuckle
came
from the
off.
crowd there. Always appreciated joke landing. Yeah, I mean, look at that weapon. Again, missing a big chunk of it. So
I think it
even
was.
if it does come unstuck, it's off balance. And I think that chunk is what's jammed in there, preventing it from moving.
Yeah, it's you hear the motor spinning and the weapon not spinning at all. That's never a good sign.
It's almost like it's shivering, just shaking back and forth.
I mean,
So-
I'd shiver against a robot like that. That thing is mean. Pretty weird.
It's an angry plastic ant, to be sure. Really sleek design, just works.
Yeah, I like it. It's compact. I like the rounding edge of it.
Yeah.
Now the real question
All right.
is Turbo Tweety or what is the bot that's been dominating so far?
Komodo?
Komodo. Turbo Tweety versus Komodo. That is a match.
As much as I love Turbo Tweety, that's target practice, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a tank right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turbo
Looks like a
Tweety.
tank as well.
I mean, he's doing a really good job of just trying to keep that front weapon face towards
Sparbot seems to
Sparbot.
almost be running away, so
He's just trying to get around him.
time.
All right.
This might be the least contentious judge's decision we've seen today. Turbo Tweety still
That
zooming
is-
around like it's on a full battery.
That was a great match.
It was a great match. All right, and we're going to go to our judges.
Tweety is the winner. Turbo Tweety.
Turbo Tweety, never
Very-
in doubt.
very
I
controlled
mean,
match.
Honestly,
He
it lost
held.
one by a technicality on a loose lid, but it was the best bot in Plastic Ant.
It held control that entire match. You
Yeah.
know, it really faced the weapon towards that robot the entire time. Didn't really let him strike behind him. I thought it was really good control.
And
for
I'm
that
impressed
Turbo
with
Tweety.
Sparbot's placement. This is their first tournament, and getting second is that's a great deal. So good
A lot
for
of
them.
young team members too. It's really
young
promising.
team members.
Very excited.
I think they'll make some great robots, but for now, Turbo Tweety's the winner. And
what do we have coming up next?
It's not close. Next
What do we have
up,
next?
we have
Is it Komodo versus Eternal Alpha?
no.
Looks like we have hand weight, right?
Yeah.
Sandweight.
And weight 22. Next up, we have Watermelon Slice versus Camel 2. Watermelon Slice versus Camel 2. Please come to the competition area.
Oh yeah, I'm back from the sneeze break.
I do have one hand.
Yeah. Hey, nice. It's a nice man.
If y'all stick around, we have a little prize at the
Hey,
end.
when you get married, I want to be invited to the wedding.
It shouldn't be too long. We have 2 or 4 more fights, depending on how it shakes out.
Any chance we can get like 10, 15 minutes to do something?
Watermelon Slice? Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. You can't do
I
any
can
worse
give you all
than me.
10.
Does are Komodo and Cherno Alpha ready?
Yeah, we could just go to Beetle.
We can go to Beetle.
You got a list of people?
All right. Can you get the Beetle's team and I'll get Campbell's team because they already brought.
I think you should get married in the box. Okay.
All right. A little bit of a shake-up here. We need some more time for the ant weight fixes. So could Cherno, Alpha, and Komodo please come to the competition area? Cherno, Alpha, and Komodo. Did you let Campbell know? Yeah. All right.
All right, so remind me again, Camel 2 is the one with the big spinner on top.
Yes.
And
watermelon slice. We know well. Yes.
Yeah. Now here, the big concern for watermelon slice is the no guards on the sides to defend against that horizontal spinner,
Yes.
I think.
That is the big issue. And so, yeah. Can someone run to the pits for Cherno Alpha and Komodo? Yeah, well, we had to switch it.
I got you.
Here, Cherno Alpha and Komodo. Yeah,
Can we cut to pit
should have had
cleanup?
enough time to
Can we cut to cleanup?
go. They should have had enough time to fix.
Cleanup? All right, are we going live? All right, we are live.
We are
here
live
with
here with-
Komodo
Yes,
and
Cherno Alpha.
Cherno Alpha.
This is the Beetleweight Grand Final. So the biggest bot's gone the furthest in the tournament, but we're gonna see who comes out on top. Can anyone touch Komodo?
I feel
We'll
like
have
this
to
is
see.
going to be the match right here, Will. This is going to be the match for the ages.
This could be. Cherno Alpha, obviously, last round, and their last fight, tore up Paddy Wagon.
I
mean,
feel like they're going to take a chunk out of Komodo here.
Yeah.
This is going to be a tough fight.
It was mean, it was devastating, but Komodo, I mean,
And this is a rematch between them two.
yes, this is
So-
a rematch.
If you guys weren't paying attention earlier, Cherno Alpha did not have their weapon on in their first fight against Komodo. They had a wedge, but now with the weapon, I mean, this drastically changes their dynamic.
It definitely does. We'll be looking to see these two teams face off here. Now, reminder, if Komodo wins, they win outright. But if Cherno Alpha wins, there is a final grand finals, because then they'll both be at one loss. So you know, the lover of the sport in me wants, you know, Cherno Alpha to win just so that we get a
get
final
one more
grand
fight,
final.
yeah.
But Komodo has looked mean and lean all day, and so
All day.
we'll have
all
to
day,
see
baby.
if they can do anything to stop Komodo, because right now Komodo seems unstoppable.
I am very, very excited for this fight. Actually,
yes.
I might take a video of this fight.
Well, or you can stay on commentary.
Well, I can do both. Oh, here. David has a video. Okay.
All right, we're getting a video.
We have lots of videos, actually.
And
Oh, super
featherweight
aggressive
grand
off the
finals
bat.
is underway.
Oh, wow. Big hit.
Big damage right
Oh,
off
wow.
Komodo seemingly taking.
Oh, they took. Oh, wow. That's a huge hit for Cherno Alpha.
Big hit,
Taking
big
chunks out of
damage.
Komodo here.
Yes, both of them still.
That is
humming.
a super aggressive fight.
It looks like both of them taking some damage, but I gotta say, I think Cherno Alpha's taking a little bit more. That wheel. is
Cherno
coming
Alpha, that
apart.
wheel. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Massive hit for Cherno Alpha.
Is that a
Hey, that is a
weapon down?
bearing
Oh, no, it's
or
not.
something. And they're just going for it. Cherno Alpha is sending it. Hey, honestly, Komodo's still looking really good.
Komodo driving with no regard for for
wow.
anyone. But the damage this
Komodo's tearing this bot apart.
It's
I
looking
mean,
dominant.
this is.
Cherno Alpha's still up, still showing movement, but Komodo with the big dash.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Really looking to finish the fight here. Honestly,
Yes.
Cherno Alpha could still get a big hit on Komodo.
Yes. Komodo has looked mean all day, and here it just looks meaner.
And there's smoke.
Oh, that's
There is
smoke.
smoke. Turn on that pump.
Yeah.
I think it might just be the ESC. I think we're all right, but get the pump anyways.
Is that, we're going to look to see if that's a battery. Well,
I don't
that's
think
a
so, 'cause
wheel
it's out.
off.
I think it might just be an ESC. That
Is it an ESC? If so, we can continue, but
no, it's still smoking.
all right. Komodo continuing the aggression, really just putting on a show here. And it looks like the smoke is starting to subside. Our smoke suppression system moving the smoke outside. But really, it looks like we're a weapon down. Is that a stuck bot? That might be a stuck bot.
I think that's game.
Still smoking.
Hey, is that smoke suppressor running?
It is running.
Okay.
All right, that's
And
a
that
win
is
for
game.
Komodo.
That is the best fight all day. That
Outstanding bot here.
was insane. Absolutely
Yeah,
mind-blowing.
and you'd have to take all day counting the pieces in the arena here. I mean,
Will, I felt chills in my whole body in this
dude,
match. Like,
Komodo
this
took
was
a couple hits
something
early, but
else.
just kept dishing out damage. What a bot!
I mean, wow.
What a bot. The only bot
Real trooper here.
to
I
just
mean,
make a flawless run through beat
they put on a
today.
show.
They did put on a show.
Both of these bots put on a show today. What?
Wow! Look at that! Look at that scar in the arena wall.
Oh, wow.
This is 3/8 inch polycarbonate, and we needed all 3/8 just to keep Komodo in.
It's two sheets of it. I mean, it's two sheets glued together, yes?
And so you can see our arena personnel even a little bit hesitant to move Komodo out. Just pretty sure Komodo could take anybody here.
That was a fight if I've ever
Yeah.
seen it, Will.
Yeah.
That was the fight of the day.
Good on both of them for coming out today. Komodo just looking unstoppable.
Here, please, chime in.
Yeah. So they.
The thread out of the thread.
I was about to say that was pure carnage. That was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
their wheel came out. It started smoking.
Yeah.
We have damaged polycarbonate over here. That's as best as you can get. That was incredible.
Launching each other.
That was fun. That was entertaining.
That was really fun.
And now, last up, we get Antweight Grand Finals. Those
Hey,
bots
perhaps
will
we
face
should have
off
saved
once.
this fight for last. Well, I'm not
Well,
gonna lie.
we need to get everybody in and out of here right in time for cleanup and whatnot. Just an effort to keep the tournament moving.
That fight was something else.
Yeah, Komodo is one heck of a bot. I mean, those hits we haven't seen from any other bot today.
Oh,
What happened?
Cole, you have to send the videos. Okay. Perfect. I see it from here. Oh, let me see here. Hold this.
Oh, we're live. All right. We are back for Antweight Grand Finals, the last match of the day.
It's gonna be tough for the Antweights to follow
Yes.
after this fight.
Yes. I mean, I thought Komodo and Dropkick was good. That was some damage. That was some chaos. Komodo's scary. I'll say it.
Komodo still barely has any damage on it. I mean, even after all.
Well, Komodo did take some that round, though. That was easily the closest Komodo fight that we've had. It just dealt a little bit more than it took. Yeah, so now we'll be coming in, hoping the status on Watermelon Slice is good, as they face off against Camel 2. So Camel 2 and Watermelon Slice, if they're not here yet, should be in soon. We're loading now. What's up with the wall? There's a big gouge in the wall, but it's still safe. So it says Angela's wondering. That's my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, she's looking out.
Oh, nice. Watermelon Slice, hold the slot.
All right, yeah, Watermelon Slice fans in the chat, watching along. we'll have to see. Hey, someone tell them to load watermelon slice and camel 2. Camel 2.
Oh, our mics are off. Well,
Mine is on.
oh, mine was off.
Well,
It's all
good
right.
for you.
I hope they heard the commentary on that while I was yelling. So
Yeah, that's true. They might not have heard anything. It could have just been all robot.
hey, that's okay.
Yes. Yeah. Which, honestly, I'm a little bit hungry at this point. So, and I know you're trying to get home. So,
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I told my wife I wouldn't be home till 6:30. I also told the guys from Campbell that I'd give them a tour of the building.
okay.
After that,
We're waiting
All
on
right,
watermelon
Camel 2
slice.
is loaded, waiting on watermelon slice. Now, Camel 2 is undefeated. You know, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
They've had a couple of close ones, but their weapon is, taken a lot of damage and dealt a lot of damage, and
I mean,
they keep having fixes for it. So
yeah. The only thing that would get watermelon slice on top would be if they knocked Camel 2's weapon off their bot.
yes. And I just don't know, because watermelon slice it's a very tactical weapon, but is it gonna even match the tip speed of Camel 2?
That is a very, very good point. I guess
On
we're gonna
top of
find
that,
out.
Both of these bots have had issues with flipping over, and so
Yes,
we'll
they
have to
have.
see if their flipping over can withstand, some of the
Some of the
some of
attacks
these
coming
hits.
towards them.
Yeah. Some Camel 2 fans in the chat, and some Watermelon Slice fans in the chat. So, some pretty close matchup here. This is a KSU versus Campbell matchup. So, good to see two of these universities in through grand finals, whereas, independent builders just dominated in plastic
Yes.
ants and in beetle weights.
Yeah.
So, nice to see some colleges placing well. There's a buzz in the room, both of these groups, they brought a lot of people. They're excited to see this match.
It feels electric, especially after that fight. I mean,
It does.
It is
feels like
electric.
You can slice the tension with a knife,
yeah.
It's,
I mean, I'm on edge, bro. Like, I am ready to go.
I know. There's been some contention as to whether watermelon slice can be fixed easily. That's the reason for the switch between beetle weight and ant weight.
Yeah.
But they're at least loading it in right now. So
It looks like they still
They
don't
seem
have their side
confident
guards,
they're
but
going
they do have a functional looking bot.
Yep.
So
they do have a functional looking bot, and that might have been a decision they made.
yes, fair.
Could have been maybe they think the side guards were stopping them.
My only concern is the actual driving
Mm-hmm.
for watermelon slice, because it looked like it was struggling at the end after the fight with Apex.
Yeah, a really close fight. So that one came down to the wire. They just barely won on damage. All right, and we're underway.
It looks like they don't have their
It
weapons
seems like
today?
they, that Camel 2 doesn't want to spin up their weapon until
Oh, wow.
they get a little bit closer. They're trading a lot of blows on their weapons right now. Both of them weapons that are rigidly mounted to these motors. So, we'll see.
wow.
Wow, big hit to the arena.
And they're both upside down.
They're both
upside down.
Is this a dual unstick?
It is a dual unstick.
So then, with a dual
The
unstick,
pit crew's coming to help out.
both of them being cordial about it,
Super serious
It's-
as always.
It's serious, but you have to acknowledge the comedy in both of them being upside down at the same time. A dual
Hilarious.
unstick means that neither of them will have an opportunity to unstick for the rest of the round.
Oh, I was talking about the pit crew. The pit crew looks super serious.
Oh, the pit crew is super serious about their job. And so they are trying to get both these bots unstuck right now.
Ooh,
Yes.
very tentative touch there.
Yep. Well, weapons live on those. You gotta remember that.
Yeah.
They're spun down, and obviously the drivers are, very in line with making sure the match is safe and everything.
Interesting placement here by the pit crew. We got 2 corners.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to go to opposing corners, but
This works. This gives us a better view from the camera.
it does give us a better view.
So
You can see both of them.
the
there on
audience,
white
this is
screen.
for you.
Yes.
All right, and as soon as we get this door latched in, we're gonna go ahead and get started again.
All right. A lot of action in the chat for this match. Very, very excited for this matchup. They're about to count them back in just a moment here.
And both teams don't have their weapons
Yes, yes.
Very interesting. Camel 2 still.
Camel 2 has been a
holding
little bit
out.
tentative to spin up their weapon, kind of waiting until they're closer. But now it's fully roaring, and Watermelon Slice looks like it might have some issues with theirs. So
It looks like Camel 2 is just trying to take off Watermelon Slice's weapon.
yes,
Just trying to
Watermelon
cut it
Slice
off.
Might want to keep an eye on that top. It's starting to peel up, and if that top comes off, that's an exposed lipo, which they already got their first loss with. It would be a shame to see their second loss come from exposed lipo. All right, and a lot of aggression shown from Watermelon Slice and control, kind of just pushing them around. But
But they don't have a weapon anymore,
Camel 2
bro.
is winning on damage.
It looks like Watermelon Slice does not have a weapon anymore, which
Watermelon
is.
Slice does not have a weapon, and so it's really just going to come down to who's more aggressive and who's more, damaging.
And honestly, Camel 2 is doing a very good job getting that spinner underneath
Yes.
Watermelon Slice's top plate. It seems like they are trying to go for that technicality here.
Yes, it appears so, and it looks like they're close. So
Yeah, it's a smart way to fight this match
yeah.
for sure.
especially because I think they might be losing that wedge battle up front. So
Yeah.
we're going to see some more big damage from them.
I think it's
it looked for a moment like Watermelon Slice was controlling, but then just the damage started to come through, and it looks like they've also regained control of the match, and they're showing a lot more aggression, right? And
I mean, I will say
this one's
Watermelon
gonna be
Slice-
closely contested.
Dude, the driving from Watermelon Slice still very incredible. I mean, they're playing defense very
Yes,
well.
they are. Keeping that front wedge placed towards them to prevent damage from the weapon, but is that enough in terms of aggression and control? That's time. Hey, time. All right. This one's going to be close. It's going to come down to a judge's decision, and we'll be with our judge shortly.
Our judge is currently staring very intently at both of the bots.
All right, and we have a decision. Camel 2 is our winner for the Antweight division. Good for them. Watermelon Slice did
Great
a
sportsmanship from
fantastic
Watermelon
job.
Slice.
Yep, good sportsmanship. They fought hard. They really did, and so great to see them come away with a win.
Making it to the finals is nothing. I mean, it's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
So-
They'll take second in this one, but Camel 2 with an undefeated run that was hectic at times. Excited to see them win.
Also fantastic to have two universities for this final, like you mentioned before, especially because we had individuals like for beetle weight and plastic.
Yeah. A close one to be sure. And now, I think that's it from us.
All right.
So
Well,
we'll
thank
be
you guys
doing
for tuning in.
The presentation of awards and stuff off stream. Thank you to everyone for coming out, all the competitors. Y'all did a great job. And we'll see you.
Yeah, we had a ton of fun. I hope you guys had a ton of fun. And hopefully we can do this again next year. And yeah, this is peace from us.